poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak. Klay Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
You know what you named two, Kenny? We're going to take it to 5. I'm going to give you 3 more. Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Tough as nails with a growing offensive
like him.
game. My homeboy down in Orlando, Victor Oladipo.
Ooh, already?
Defense and athleticism, yes, already. And at the last spot, Andrew Wiggins, young fella with all the potential to do it all.
Great potential. A little too young, Victor and Andrew, but they're on their way.
Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach the tip.
Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Jazz in Utah. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance. And road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And it's the Suns to start out. Now Golden State's starting 5. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Curry is out there with Riley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Suns on defense. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have 1 or 2 breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams, I thought, played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately, they were the ones who came up short.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Time to get familiar, and these games always count double.
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Shoots from the line. No good from Bledsoe.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Riley kicks to Bogut. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. And Freak throws it down hard.
Boy, he capped that one off with a little something extra. Switching hands on the dunk.
It seemed like he was in the air for an eternity. He knows how to get some serious hang time.
And I tell you what, it's almost as if he doesn't like being on the floor as long as he elevated on that one. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Warren kicks to Chandler. Bledsoe against Curry. Bledsoe dishes to Chandler. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Chandler's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
All right, Doris, thanks. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
There's the screen. Shot to stop the run. Good on the jump shot.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
To the inside, here's Booker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And here's Freak. 26 points for him last game against Utah.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
Bledsoe for three. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Bledsoe outside. Down low, here's Warren. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. It's tipped. Green. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
They set the screen. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. That's his second shot and his second basket. The Suns trailing.
And now, your Suns dancers.
How about the numbers on Draymond Green? Coming off a terrific season. 8, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges. At the rim.
And he was a top 10 rebounder for good reason. I mean, he's incredibly intense, and he goes hard for the full 48 minutes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Thompson in for Harrison Barnes. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Hey, Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Freak, number 1. Second, Stephen Curry.
And what an option either you guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And the pass to Blatch. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first, and that one's good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Larkin can't get it to go.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Knight against Riley. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Knight against Riley. Here's Bletch. The three-pointer off the mark. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Larkin. The shot no good.
And now, your Suns dancers.
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Larkin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Warren kicks to Larkin. Glenn a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Releases.
What are you doing?
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 8. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He dropped in 26 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Safe to say he is out of his funk after a game like this. He'll try to keep up this pace now, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Here's Larkin. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
To the wing right side. Larkin. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Good on the three-point shot. Freak's got 10 points.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off. For a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
.24 seconds left here in the second. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Green. Here's Riley. Enough. Another three for Golden State.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
And stolen by Freak. All alone, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set.
Exciting affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. 13 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there. When the shot's falling like this.
Chandler out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Warren. And it's Booker in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Inside, here's Chandler. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And Riley gets it to go.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bledsoe against Curry. Bledsoe outside. Feeds it to Teletovic. And he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Riley kicks to Curry. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. Freak number 1. Third is Stephen Curry.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's head coach address his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Teletovic. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Teletovic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Warriors leading by 11. Freak with it. 16 points for him. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Booker. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. 2nd in scoring. 2nd in three-point field goal percentage. And converting turnovers into points was a specialty of theirs. I mean, they ranked 2nd in that category.
And you go back to their offensive output last season, they put points on the board in a big way. An entertaining style with a bevy of offensive weaponry.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. to be smart.
And now, your Suns dancer.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Suns trail by 4. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Riley in at shooting guard. Iguodala out there with Klay Thompson. And there's Livingston. And it's Bogut and at the pivot spot manning the middle. And the dunk by Chandler.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Well, Phoenix shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Larkin. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Knight. Pulls up. High post. Chandler kicks to Len. Here's Teletovic. No good. That would have tied it.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Iguodala. No good off the front iron.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And here we go. Freak heading to the... That was incredible.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Livingston passes to Riley. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Thompson comes with a double team. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Out left to the wing. A second chance effort. That's good. And the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Larkin.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Chandler, a screen, kicks it to Len. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and show 2. That one on Thompson.
At the line for your Suns, Alex Len. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Len. Some changes for Phoenix. Warren's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Booker comes in for Shane Larkin. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Knight. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. Barnes comes in for Klay Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. No good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 5. Curry dishes to Freak. Here's Bogut. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Curry against Bledsoe. He feeds it to Booker. To the paint. Tries to save it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Alex Len. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Suns moving the ball around. Clock is at 3. Here's Booker. Chandler kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Teletovic. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Now, Freak. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bledsoe passes to Chandler. Misses the layup. Warriors leading by 5. Down low. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Booker. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. That's good.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
And good on the basket. Book it. That's now 8 points for Draymond Green.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Booker dishes to Chandler. Out to the right wing. Bledsoe against Curry. Here's Chandler, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 14 points for Tyson Chandler. Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Freak. And stolen by Booker. Dishes it to Warren. Bledsoe with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And stolen by Freak. Curry passes it to Riley. Corner shot. Yes!
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Here's Booker. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Whoa, Nelly. Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Count it.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
We got time. Don't rush up. Get the best look.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Chandler a screen. They double team Bledsoe. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Ledarrionriley. Good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
To tie it up. Ooh, offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it down.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Freak.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building.
And, folks,